Saturday night basketball. It's the Boston Celtics going up against the Detroit.
Welcome to the Palace of Auburn Hills. We're in suburban Detroit, the home of the Pistons, where we'll be broadcasting today's game live. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. I'm Kevin Harlan, introducing the rest of the 2K broadcast team. Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and sideline reporter Doris Burke. We've got a chance now for our starting lineups from point guard to center. This game should be a good one. And the guys checking out DeMar DeRozan here. What can we expect?
I'll tell you what I love about him. His ability to finish even while absorbing contact. He is so strong, even with defenders hanging all over. He continues to finish at the basket.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
You look at Boston. They're still looking to settle into the new season, working on improving their record with each opportunity to try to pick up some wins.
You know, right now for the Celtics, you know, they've had a very tough time getting anything going so far. I mean, this was not the kind of start they imagined for themselves.
No, I'm sure it wasn't. I mean, they had high hopes coming into this season, and yet everything seems to have gone wrong for them.
And it's Noel missing. For the Detroit Pistons, they won their last contest, that game against the Knicks in New York.
And across the board in that game, they just shot the lights out. They had a fantastic offensive night.
Yeah, rarely do you see a team get that hot. In total, I mean, everybody was knocking them down. They were spraying it from everywhere.
And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
He passes to Oladipo. Lets it go from deep. And it's good. Oladipo's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. He was all alone on that one. Oladipo with the ball. 14 points from him the last game against the Knicks in New York. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening. And so he hits the technical free throw. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Porter, no luck.
Boy, he's got a nice looking stroke. That almost went in.
Yeah, a lot of times he'll hit that shot regardless of the defense.
Now, here is Morris. 17 points for him last game against Denver. Now, here's Oladipo. Defense right on him. Here's Noel. Green for 2 points. It's a tie ball game. The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Look, Kevin, here's what the Celtics head coach had to say when we spoke just a few minutes ago. In the first meeting, he said that he didn't feel his team was as sharp as they needed to be in their offensive sets, and that is what cost them the game. He told me if we can take care of the ball and execute in the half court like I know we're capable of, it puts us in a much better position to win against this team. Let's see if that's the case.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. And getting good shots, guys, creating those quality opportunities is something Coach hopes to see here early on.
You know, Kevin, I think he worries sometimes that his guys play too much individual one-on-one basketball. I think he really wants the focus to be on team execution today.
And that's where it always should be, Kevin. And Steve, hero ball doesn't usually end up allowing you to be successful, so let's see if his message got across.
Porter, Tipped. The dive for the ball. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Porter's got his first 2 points of the night. The Celtics with the lead. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
They came out flat that night and could never really get it going. Not their best effort for sure, Clark.
No, I agree with you. And I thought maybe they could find somebody to come off the bench and give them a spark, but it didn't happen.
Detroit with the ball. Following the three-pointer by Boston. And Oladipo kicks to Noel. Oladipo, he feeds it to Noel. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Noel's got 5 now.
How about the response? Retaliation. Impressive, huh, guys?
I'll say exactly that as well. Nice job to recover those 3 points right away.
DeRozan.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another one.
And you got to have perfect timing to knock down that teardrop.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Now Noel. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Oladipo. DeRozan with the rebound.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. Number 40. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
Well, if they can match that effort at the defensive end, look out.
Now here's Butler. Another key contributor to that nice win against New York. And that one's good. Noel.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Passes it to Morris. Number 40. And another basket for Boston. Pistons trail by 6. There's the pick. Number 34. And there's the feed to DeRozan. He kicks to Morris. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
And Oladipo kicks to Buck. Porter. Another 3 for Detroit.
What a start to this game. The offense is both dominating.
Tell you what, feels like a game on the playground. Forget about defense. Just keep firing.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Boy, that was a gut-wrenching loss in what was a very tight game. They didn't rebound well, and I think that's what they're going to have to do much better tonight. They have to be tougher inside.
Now here's DeRozan. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. I mean, he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Noel dishes to Oladipo. Pass to Noel. Launches a 3. The shot no good. Celtics leading by 8. Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. There's the pick. He dishes it to Jones. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And I guess, Clark, one thing you could point out about that game, that they lost, the battle of the boards.
Got completely dominated in that area, Kevin, and statistically, that's what stood out. They just didn't bring the intensity. Tonight, they've got to bring greater intensity if they want to win.
And the Pistons making a change here. And the second free throw, good. The Pistons have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Kicks it to Lowry. Number 31. And it's off from three-point range. Boston's gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. And that one's good. DeRozan's got 10 points.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Now here's Noel, defended by Morris. Noel passes to Bagley, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. In fourth, the Pistons.
Yeah, this team's success has always been tied to their rebounding. Just a physically dominant club.
In building this lead, they've been excellent at not allowing any good second chances.
Dishes to Jones. That's good. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Their offense has really come together immediately, threatening to run away with this game.
It's hard to imagine they'll be able to stay as hot as they've been so far, but if they can, watch out.
Detroit, no good that time either. Celtics leading by 13. Here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. A dish now to Jones. Back to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Boom, he jams it straight down.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
And the points they're getting in the lane will really help them open up the floor.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They have done a great job of securing rebounds as they come in this game.
Yeah, they have, Kevin. Well, they're blocking out and not waiting for the ball to come to them. I mean, that's what you got to do. I've talked about it countless times, Kevin. You can block out, but if you don't pursue the ball, you're not going to rebound it.
Celtics making a switch here. Anderson's checked in. They get a hand on it. And it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
They're fortunate that one was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Gisbert. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Here's Fultz. And that one hits back iron. Pistons trail by 13. Feeds to Lowry. Reddish.
Kick it out, kick it out.
6 to shoot. Fires the 3. Shot is off. Celtics leading by 13. Pass to Anderson. Kelly passes it to Muscala. Nice ball movement by Boston. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
It's still early on in the season, Kevin. But let's take some time to look at where the Celtics sit right now. 13th in fewest turnovers per game. 15th in field goal percentage. And as far as team scoring goes, they've struggled a bit. Top 20 in the league. There's room to get better there.
Now the pass to Anderson.
Well, you know, it doesn't seem like they've missed many shots here.
Misses off the left iron. Pistons trail by 13. They set the pick. Gisbert. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone 4-6 from long range here early on. He feeds it to Anderson. He passes to Kelly. Gets a very good look and converts. And the Celtics lead by 15. And here's Lowry. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Reddish goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Kelly. The Celtics on offense. Trying his luck deep. Offensive rebound.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Number 31. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Celtics leading by 12. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kennedy. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
You know, a team's rebounding is one of the great measures of its energy, and theirs has been terrific in the first quarter.
Yep, they were ready to go right from the opening tip. Beautiful work in the transition game.
That's how to do it. Attack early before the defense can get itself set.
And so it's Boston with it after the made shot from Kyle Lowry. Passes it to Kelly. Muscala. There's the screen. Here's Fultz. Boston, no good that time either. Pistons trail by 10. The feed to Lowry. Yes, Bert. Reddish. Another three for Detroit.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Here's Muscala, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Muscala's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Lowry from deep three-point range. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double.
The NBA.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, Steve and Clark, your thoughts?
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
On the court for the Celtics.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim. Seems like he's got more floor burns than just about any player in the league because he will dive head first after any loose ball, no regard for personal safety.
And also, if you watch him on the defensive end, you can see how tough it is to screen him off a play. I mean, he goes through it, around it, or under. He finds a way to shake off screens.
Now, here's Oladipo. He kicks it to Lowry. Lowry drawing the double team. Pass to Ty. All sorts of time. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
But an 8-rebound advantage like the one they have now is always going to swing the score hard in that team's direction.
And that's certainly been the case today. Their rebounding has made a huge difference.
There's the bucket. Good. Pistons trail by 16. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Pistons. They're down in 9th place so far, still early in the season. And checking out Boston, 2.5 games back.
Well, right now for the Celtics, I mean, they've had a heck of a time of it from day one this season. I mean, it's still way too early to start writing their obituary, but they have struggled.
Well, they have, Clark, and you're right. This season is so long that there's plenty of time to turn things around, but now would be a pretty good time to start.
And so it's Boston with it after the three-pointer from Ty. Number 9. Again, the Celtics good for 2. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now, here's Oladipo. Tight defense on him.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Shot from the wing. Rebounded by the Pistons.
I'm not sure about that shot, guys. The defense really all over him.
They set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Oladipo's got 5.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
The pass to Kelly. Number 9. The three-pointer no good. Pistons trail by 13. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Passes it to Ty. Takes the 3. They grab her on miss. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It will be 3 points if he converts at the line.
It's a great play under the boards for him, and you know that's the standard that he sets. It seems like all those second chance points, I mean, they're there for him game in, game out.
And that one misses. Celtics leading by 11. Unloads. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 7 points in the game. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. While we can, let's get a quick check of our 2K leaderboard for a glimpse at one of the NBA's most elite groups. The top three-point shooting wingman in the league. Here's Butler, right now averaging 21 points a game. He dishes it to Smith. He passes to Tom. Back to Smith, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Boston Celtics. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And some good games going on, especially that Atlanta contest. That's interesting.
So it's Boston now. Kicks to Morris. Number 40. Off target with his three. Pistons trail by 13. Noel dishes to Butler. Feeds it to Noel. Pass to Tom. Shoots a three. Gets the bucket. He's got 6.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
Morris with the ball. Now guarded by Noel. Wide open look. And it comes off the front of the rim.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Dishes it to Smith. Again, the Pistons score.
That's pretty much been the norm for them, getting their points off assists and great ball movement.
Nice rhythm and flow for this team. Tremendous communication and alertness.
Now, here is Morris. Averaging 8 points a game. Morris off the pick from Jones. Number 30. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 10.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening, Steve.
No, it's off the charts. It really is. And defensively, I mean, they have to start shutting down some of those lanes to the hoop.
The dish to Noel. Misses the three. Celtics leading by 10. Number 40. Rebound by the Pistons. Noel's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Smith sets the pick for Butler. Lets it go from 11. Smith kicks to Noel. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Noel's got 11.
Boy, he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the defense.
Here's the screen. Morris with the ball. Now Smith defending. Hit his leg. And the ref's whistling a kick ball. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for Boston. Here's Morris.
Stay there. Back door.
Tries again. On the basket by Jones. He's got 7.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
Now here's Butler. Pass to Porter. A rebound by the Celtics. Morris has got his 3rd rebound tonight. To the middle. Number 40. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Let's see some of the numbers here for DeMar DeRozan. He's been having a really excellent year. 15th in free throw percentage, 16th in scoring, and one of the better passers in the league, in the top 20 in assists per game.
Yeah, and going back to his free throw percentage, Steve, I mean, this guy's really been locked in at the foul line. I mean, his mechanics are flawless.
Now here's Noel. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Porter. From deep. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 3 rebounds now in this one. To the inside. Morris. Changes up. And he sinks the layup. Morris has got 5 points so far.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, I mean, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
It's stolen by Morris. They push it up 4 on 3. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Shot left block. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Just an amazing game for DeRozan. He's got 13 points and 4 assists. He's been putting it up, and it's been going down 100% from the floor.
Yeah, he's just so focused right now. You can see it in his eyes.
That's good from DeRozan. And the Pistons making a change here. Rackley's checked in. Free throws good from DeRozan.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
They set the pick. On the pass to Bagley. Looking to end the run. And Boston with the rebound.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. I mean, they're really pushing them around physically at this point.
Number 40. Drops in the tray. He's got 12.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but, you know, the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Now here's Noel, defended by Morris. There's Porter with the 3. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. And it's 8 points for Otto Porter Jr.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Hit his foot. And they're saying he kicked the ball. Oladipo, he's checked in for Smith. Number 40, guarded by Porter. DeRozan passes to Jones. Pocket 4. Oh, trying for it. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Butler backing him in. Passes to Bagley. And the basket good. Now a timeout called by Boston. And so it's Boston with it. 13-point lead. Now, here is Morris. Defended by Noel. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Celtics have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Well, solid numbers for this club from the free throw line this season, shooting about 77% collectively.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
And Morris drops them both. And Detroit has possession. 15-point game. And Noel kicks to Oladipo. Great look, but off the mark.
And, Steve, not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
Yep, well-deserved. I mean, they have worked their tails off on the glass.
Now here's DeRozan. 15 points in the game. Tries a three. The rebound by Conley. Detroit's gotten fond of that three-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Inside. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
Jones with the screen on Butler. And DeRozan. Here we go. No good. Some solid defense from Butler. Here's the break. There's the feed to Oladipo. Misses from close range.
Poor shooting from him this quarter. His shooting percentage nowhere near where he'd like it to be.
And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul. And the Celtics making a change here. .158 left in the first half. Number 40. The shot is off. Nice D from Porter. Butler dishes to Noel. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
That's good from Noel. Celtics leading by 10. Here's Fultz. Number 40. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, he's got 14.
You got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
Well, they've done a lot of things right, but I agree with you, Clark. Their rebounding is right there at the top of the list.
Here's Oladipo. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. 1:10 left in the first half of basketball. And DeRozan. Here we go. Well, some of the numbers NBA wingman has been putting up from the field this season are truly impressive. Have a look at the top shooters among them, and you look at DeRozan. You know what you're going to get from him day in and day out.
Well, that is such an efficient group offensively. That's really the best way to describe it. Nothing forced, just solid, smart shots.
And at small forward, that's the only way to post that kind of percentage. I mean, just letting them fly from the perimeter isn't going to get it done. You got to get it inside some, too. Free throws good from DeRozan. 1:04 left in the first half. He kicks it to Oladipo. Reddish. He dishes it to Noel. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Morris. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Morris has got his third bucket of the night. Pistons trail by 16. Noel passes to Oladipo. And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Rackley, the pass to Oladipo. Gisbert connects from three-point range. He has 6. There's 21 seconds left here in the second. DeRozan on the wing. 17 points in the game. He passes it to Muscala. Back to DeRozan. The finger roll finish at the bucket. DeRozan's got 6 here in this quarter. Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
That'll do it for the first half. Celtics lead by 15. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
The weekend. out in...
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
I loved his approach, guys. He came out aggressively, took the ball into the teeth of the defense, and either got points at the rim or drew fouls.
Most of the time he's been drawing fouls. He has the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few nicks and bruises.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Detroit, Porter is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Noel.
And the defense looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Yeah, I like that. A foul to save the layup. Make him earn it at the line.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from DeRozan. So it's Detroit now, trailing by 17. Kicks to Oladipo. Feeds it to Porter. Good on the triple. Porter's got 11.
The defenders need to talk to each other. The communication lacking there on that three-pointer.
Jones sets the pick for DeRozan. Pass to Jones. Hits the close-range jumper. 9 points in the game so far.
Looked like the defense kind of backed off him, and he took advantage.
Butler off a pitch from Oladipo. And Butler, here we go. The shot is off. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And DeRozan kicks to Morris. Dishes it to Jones. Pass to DeRozan. Clock at 6. Goes up from the top of the key. And the shot is long. Pistons trail by 16. And Butler, here we go. And good on the basket. Book it. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, in their last game, guys, he was dialed in at the line.
Yeah, no question. I mean, it may have been the strongest part of his game that night.
And it's clear that's a change for the better from what he was able to do at the free throw line a year ago, guys.
Celtics leading by 13. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. And DeRozan, here we go. The putback, and Jones slams it in.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
Well, no need to back it out if you're in position for the dunk.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Celtics passing it around. There's the dish to Morris. He feeds it to DeRozan. Jones sets the pick for DeRozan. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. DeRozan's got 4 points this quarter.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Just over in the second half. Here's Butler. Brings it from 9 feet away. Butler's got 6.
I don't know of too many other players, Kevin, who have his level of concentration offensively. He just seems to have that singular focus you need as a shooter that, you know, even if a defender's all over you, you still just lock in and let it go.
And also, Steve, I think he's really smart with the basketball. Very smart. When you're playing with him, your only job is to get open, because when you do, and if you do, he'll put it on the platter for you. Room service style.
Here's Noel. He's got 14. The pass to Oladipo. Fires from deep. They get it back. Here's Butler. They They set the screen. Pass to Oladipo. Second chance shot.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
And here's DeRozan. He's got 23. Number 40. Porter pulls it in.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
It's stolen by Morris. The feed to DeRozan. Plenty of space. Rebound by the Pistons. Oladipo with the ball. 5 points in the game. Trying to break that ice-cold streak and misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics leading by 17. He kicks to Morris. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
Let's see where the Pistons sit right now in the NBA statistics here early in the season. 4th in rebounding, 16th in scoring, and when we look at the free throw shooting numbers, not very strong. Top 20 in the league. That begs for improvement.
And you put all those things together, and that makes this a very tough team. And what really jumps out at me is the rebound spark. And this is a team that controls the paint. If you're going to miss a shot, the ball seems to be theirs almost every time. That allows their transition game to get going. And then at the offensive end, they'll pound you on the offensive glass as well.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Noel. Again, the miss by the Celtics. He dishes it to Oladipo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Morris has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over him.
Now here's Butler. 6 points for him. Further outside. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And DeRozan kicks to Morris. It's good from long range. Morris has got 12.
Well, that's a good time for the 3. The fast break had the defense scattered all over the place, so he was open.
Here's Noel. Number 34. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Celtics?
Fellas, it's impossible to ignore what a good job they've done at the free throw line throughout the game.
And then look at the points in the paint, because they're really winning that battle tonight.
No good on that one. Celtics making a switch here. No good on the second free throw. Celtics leading by 20. Kelly passes to Morris. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Why don't we take this chance now to show you the most active wing defenders in the league? These are this season's steals leaders at small forward. You look at Butler, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
Well, with the kind of defense he plays, he really gives his team someone to lean on at that end of the floor.
Yeah, he takes a lot of pressure off the big guys because he can thwart penetration just with his active hands. I mean, his feet are good, but it's the active hands that dissuade passes inside. One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's Kennedy. They get it again. Feeds to Anderson. Morris. There's a good screen. Kicks it to Anderson. The second chance effort. Number 40. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
Pistons trail by 20. Here's Noel, and there's the rejection. 3-on-3. Pass to DeRozan. Good on the baseline, Jay. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter.
Now you threaten the defense inside and then find the open man on the outside. Good offense.
His eyes just simply light up when he gets that close to the bucket. And you just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
The Pistons shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. And the free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 20. Here's Kennedy. Now here is Lowry, averaging 18 points a game. Dishes it to Butler. Shot clock at 6. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. The Celtics making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Lowry from outside. Gets it to go. Lowry's got 5 now.
Nice play there on that inbounds play, and it paid off with the 3.
Now here's DeRozan. He's covered closely. Number 9. Lowry covering. Rebound by Butler.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now Lowry. 5 points in the game. He passes to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Just 5 to shoot. Rebound Boston. 22 is their biggest lead. Number 9. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And here's what the Detroit Pistons schedule looks like. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. The Celtics making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Pistons trail by 18. Oladipo with the ball. Now guarded by Kelly. Launches it. Oladipo, good. Oladipo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Another good look there, and that's his 2nd three-pointer of the game.
There's a screen. Number 9, defended by Butler. Number 30. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. 12 points for him.
There is no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
I'll tell you what, he's enjoyed a very good day shooting the ball so far. He can bring them right back into this.
Here's DeRozan after the made shot from Butler. Here's Kennedy. No good on the 3.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
With the shot, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Lowry. And that's 12 points for Butler.
Clearly, he's shaken off that cold shooting performance of the first half.
Back to DeRozan. And there's the pass to Kelly. Puts up a 3. That's good. He's got 5.
Well, it took him a long time to get that 3-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
Pistons trail by 17. Outside Butler, Oladipo. And the Pistons getting another bucket right there. Here's Morris. 12 points for him. There's a minute 34 left in the 3rd quarter. Passes to Kelly. That one wide left.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Oladipo dishes to Lowry. Goes up on the high post. DeRozan with the rebound. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Takes the lead pass. Pass to Kelly. Jacks up a 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Number 34. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, he was boxed out, and when that happens, at some point you have to just turn and get back defensively. That time he went right over the top.
Yeah, but you go straight on the top of another player's back, that's going to be a foul call every time.
There's 39 seconds left in the third. Now, here is Morris. Defended by Noel. Doubled by Smith. Noel. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Pistons now. Porter kicks to Noel. Smith outside. And again, it's the Pistons missing. And here's DeRozan. 27 points for him. Good. DeRozan's got 29.
He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Celtics out in front.
Coming up Sunday.
And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Morris with the ball. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Jones. Banked in off the glass. Jones has got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Celtics. Pistons shooting here about 46% for the game. Noel with it. Guarded now by Morris. Butler goes in. Stolen. Number 40. No good. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Smith the pass to Noel. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists now in this one.
And that assist earned him a little nod from his teammate after the basket.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Rebound by Smith.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
Smith sets the pick for Butler. Now the dish to Noel. Butler on the wing. The leaner rejected by DeRozan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Oladipo, he's checked in for the Pistons. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And it's Noel missing.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Six to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Number 30. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pistons trail by 20. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's DeRozan. He feeds it to Morris. He kicks it to Jones. He dishes it to DeRozan. He passes to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to prevent him from firing that time. But yeah, I think if he's open, he's got to let that thing fly.
And the Celtics making a change here. Now the feed to Butler. Left side, Butler. With the tip. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's purely a hustle play there. Getting to the offensive glass for the tip in, well done.
And that's a quality you see any strong offensive rebounder possess. And we saw it right there.
Yeah, it's the anticipation more than anything. It's understanding where that ball is going before anybody else on the floor does.
Just 4 to shoot. Shot to stop the drought. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
What a play. The hoop plus the harm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
That's good from DeRozan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now Oladipo. Offline with his 3.
That's a shot you've got to take if you're looking for the three-pointer. I mean, the defense was nowhere around.
Fultz defended by Noel. Number 30. That's good on the jump shot. And the Celtics lead by 21.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
And one of his other great qualities, Steve, is his quick trigger off the dribble. I mean, he can get his shot off in an instant, a nanosecond.
Here's Noel. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Noel's got 22.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Here's DeRozan. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. DeRozan's got 15 points here in the second half. Pistons trailed by 21. Reddish. The quick look, no good that time.
He doesn't really scare a defense at all. You've seen him miss quite a few just like those.
Mar DeRozan on the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Oladipo. The Pistons have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Sinks the three-pointer.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Celtics leading by 18. Swiped it away. And now the Pistons fast break. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Seems to me as though he's lost his way a little bit in the second half. He'd been turnover free before the break. That's certainly not the case anymore.
The Pistons making a change here. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
He's definitely shaken up. They're using a timeout to let their trainer take a look at it.
DeRozan against Butler. Here's the screen. And DeRozan. Here we go. Fultz defended by Noel. Busted. No good that time either. Pistons trailed by 18. Feeds it to Oladipo. Kicks it to Noel. The shot. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And little to no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, that was a tough one right there.
The offensive rebound. Off his leg, and it's being called a kickball. DeRozan on the wing. Here's Fultz. And the three off target.
And he's having all sorts of problems with his shot.
I'm not sure he even has a shot right now, Steve, to be quite honest. Not a reliable one anyway.
Butler kicks to Oladipo. The pass to Bagley. Nice ball movement by Detroit. 5 to shoot. Here's Noel, and he hits the jump shot. Noel's got 8 here in the quarter.
And his shots are dropping right now. This quarter has been very kind to him.
Number 40, guarded by Porter. Here's Fultz. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the lead.
Passes it to Bagley. Dishes to Noel. Pass to Bagley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, they came out of the locker room at halftime with a much more physical disposition than they had in the first half.
Sure helps that they've gotten extra trips to the foul line here in the second, and that has to continue if they're going to complete this comeback.
Here's Fultz. Puts up a 3, and it's DeRozan missing.
He's still looking for his first three-pointer of the second half after making just one in the first.
Here's Bagley. Battles through traffic and lays it in. And so it's Boston with it. The lead is 15. They set the pick. Down low. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Jones has got 10 points in just the second half.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Here's Oladipo. Can't get it to go. So the Celtics will take it the other way.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
And DeRozan, here we go. Number 40, sinks the triple. 19 points in the game.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
There's the pass to Bagley. Excellent D that time from Jones.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
That one is off. And he's good on the second. Celtics leading by 19. And here's DeRozan. They double him with Butler. Fultz defended by Noel. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Well, we're seeing the Pistons unable to defend against Jones.
He has 17 points, and he's made some good decisions with the basketball, too.
Well, being smart is what it's all about for him, Clark. I mean, he's a decision maker. He's a playmaker. He has to make good decisions. That's what he's doing here so far.
And that one falls for Jones. One is no good. Pistons trail by 20. And Butler, here we go, hits the bucket.
Oh, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, he's really picking it up.
The Celtics have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the fourth, right around 46-47%. Back to Jones. Clock at 6. Number 30 misses off the right iron. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Butler up top. Pass to Porter. Here's Bagley, defended by Jones. And Boston with the rebound. 22 is their biggest lead. Here's Fultz. It's rebounded by Noel. Noel's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Noel's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Fultz defended by Noel. Porter with the steal. Here's Butler. And the layup's good off the glass.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
The Celtics shooting here in the fourth quarter around 41%. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The dish to DeRozan. Number 40. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Pistons shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%. Porter passes to Bagley. Goes up the baseline. And the bucket counts. And he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
Well, their offense has kicked into gear, but seems to have arrived a little bit too late.
And as a coach, that can really be frustrating. I mean, your guys were stumbling along for most of the game, and now, when it's basically over, they finally decide to come alive.
And that one misses. The Celtics shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Passes it to Muscala. The Celtics working the ball around now. Here's Fultz. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Beyond the arc. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Bruce, and we've got you covered here on 2K Sports.
And the players going through their game preparation, making sure they're fully warmed up for the tip. It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Toronto Raptors today. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. And now a quick check of our starting lineups for both teams. And guys, what are they going to be looking for in this one from Williamson?
Really a physical, imposing player, Kevin, and he brings that to bear at every opportunity. He's never someone to back down, especially when the intensity ramps up. I mean, he seems to throw his weight around and just bring that energy that you need.
And Steve, I'd like to touch on one other thing here, which is how well he sets a pick. You know how important that is, as good a shooter as you were when you played. He frees up his teammates with some very rugged screens. He's really one of the best in the league at doing that.
And with the road trip approaching, the Pacers will play the final game of their homestand. Well, it's been an improvement this year over last season. They made a lot of adjustments, and happy to see that they translate into some tangible results.
Well, for Indiana, they've been as flat as they can be this season. It might be time not just for some lineup changes, but a major overhaul.
Yeah, you might be right, Clark, because you can see that there's no spark to this club. Nothing seems to be clicking. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw some big changes.
Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to the Nuggets.
Right towards the end, I was thinking maybe a last couple of minutes surge would make it happen. But in the end, the inability to come up with stops and make any real progress became the issue. And they just gave away a lot of ground before the final buzzer.
Now, all the momentum swings in that game happened a little tired by the end, and I think they just, as you said, Clark, kind of ran out of gas.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Rick Carlisle for just a moment. Coach said that even though this is the first meeting of the year, he didn't expect there to be much of a feeling out period between the teams. He said, listen, we have a group of guys that can all score and do it in a hurry. I expect us to come right at them and test their defense early on. They'll definitely be on the attack, guys.
Okay, Doris, well, the offensive approach, a primary force in the game plan today, guys.
As it should be, Kevin. I mean, they're the type of team where if they can get their offense clicking, everything else falls into place.
Exactly. For them, more than most teams, so much depends on the effectiveness of their offense. It usually is the beginning of their best defense.
Here's Grant. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Well, he's been working hard to get good looks, and it's paying off for him early.
For the Raptors, they come in off the loss to Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and when the game went into overtime, the confidence of both teams seemed to go in opposite directions. I mean, they were on the wrong side of that equation.
And that's the case a lot of times when you have an uneven matchup like that, Steve. We've seen it before. The longer it stays close, the more confidence the underdog gains.
The Raptors shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And that one misses. Second free throw, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Anderson with the ball. Now guarded by Randall. And Anderson kicks to Grant. There's Williams. And count it. 2 points for the transfer. One more at the free throw line.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Harris is checked in for Toronto. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. And the pass to Hunter. Fires the three. And that one's good.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
White the pass to Ball. Feeds it to Anderson. He dishes it to Williams. Defended by Randall. The jump hook. And he overshot that one, missing. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Harris for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, he made a nice little bounce pass there. We call that the pocket pass, and he did it well.
Ball, the pass to Anderson. Kicks it to Grant. From deep. Count the bucket. Grant's got 8 points.
Now, this quarter has gone awfully well for him. It seems like every chance he's gotten, he's pretty much converted.
Back to Harris. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. With a break in the action, let's see which teams have come away with the most steals in the NBA this season. Number 1, the Pacers.
You know, this year they've been the number 1 team in terms of steals. They put an awful lot of pressure on the ball handler, and they also, as a team, do a good job of jamming the passing lanes. Textbook defense is what they play.
No good from Ball. Anderson passes the ball. Back to Anderson. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by the Raptors. This their first chance this season playing the Pacers.
Well, there was a lot separating these two teams in the standings a year ago, but they played each other to a draw. They split the season series.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williamson. He brings it as the shot clock ticks down. This goes to show you the varying styles of play and various strengths and weaknesses, Clark, of the teams. You can match up well with a particular team and not your conference overall.
I've always said that. Matchups are always what I look at as an analyst. There's something about these two teams, though, meeting. It always seems to end up being more exciting than it would be otherwise.
The 3 is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
That's a huge play there, Kevin. The trade and the foul. Not what the defense had in mind there.
And it's tied up with that one. Pacers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Outside, White. Here's Ball. Drills it from outside. 6 points for him.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Pass to Hunter. 3-pointer. The rebound by Grant.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Pass to Randall. And the Raptors miss again.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the board.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for the rest of the game.
Here's Anderson. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Anderson's got his first bucket in this one.
The second he got around the pick and shook his man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very, very well done.
Launches a 3, and the shot is good.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's Anderson. Right now averaging 7 points a game. From past the arc. Some solid defense from Harris. Toronto trailing. Takes a three. The rebound by Anderson. Here's White. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Good on the triple.
What confusion defensively.
Well, you know what? He sent the D a little message with that three.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Toronto. Lurking in the basement of the conference for the time being. They're not pleased with their performance so far this season. And checking out Indiana. Just a few spots below there.
Seeing where the Pacers are, they've proven they have a long way to go if they're going to be a competitive team in this league.
And even if they weren't expected to play at a high level this year, I think most people felt they were capable of being better than what they're showing right now. He found the open man on the perimeter and got the ball to him.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Pacers.
And they're doing a fantastic job of finding the open man and getting easy looks.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And the Raptors making a change here. Murphy's checked in. And that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. Grant dishes to Anderson. For the 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Boy, has there been any defense played yet in this game?
Nope, this game has been all about rapid-fire offense early.
To the middle. Dishes it to Harris. And again, Toronto no up. Pacers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Grant kicks to White. There's a good screen. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And something else he does is he's great off the dribble. He can take it to the rack or pull up. So as a defender, you don't know how to play him.
That free throw missing, and the Raptors making a change here. Good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Dunn, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Well, as we get this season underway, let's see how the Raptors have done so far in the NBA stats. 6th in assists, 8th in free throw shooting, and they're in the top half of the league in shooting from deep as well. This is a strong suit for this team, knocking down those shots from behind the arc.
And the top 10 in assist number that you talked about really is what stands out to me. It's a beautiful team to watch. They like to share the ball. They really work hard at the offensive end to make sure they get the best possible shot every time down the floor.
And the Raptors making a change here. And he makes the first but misses the second.
Well, the free throw line is really hurting.
A rough start there, and they could use those points, no doubt about it.
And there's the pass to Stevens. Boucher, 6 on the shot clock. Stevens, the pass to Mills. On the top of the key. And the rebound goes to Murphy.
Steve, they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass today.
Yeah, it's impressive, too. Clark's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
Here's Osman. And again, no good by Toronto.
Well, I'm shocked he didn't make that one. He usually knocks that one down with ease.
Dunn, he's covered by Daniels. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Pacers leading by 6. Number 33. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. He has 5. The Raptors have gone 7 of 15 from the field at this point. The 3, and the basket by Harris. Now Mills, looking for his first basket still in this one. Now the feed to Daniels. There's the dish to Mills. On the wing, Daniels fires for 3, and the rebound goes to Murphy. Raptors trail by 5. Pass to Dunn. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And the Raptors making a change here. And for the Pacers, they're shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Daniels with it, now guarded by Craig. Daniels dishes to Mills. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks, just to get you some open looks like that one.
He feeds it to Murphy. Osman, he's covered by Daniels. And the basket by Murphy. Murphy's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results right now.
Yeah, in fact, 3 of the last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And the Pacers call time here. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out on the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
1:43 left in the first. Boucher, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the team free throw numbers for this club this season, very impressive. About 80% from the line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
The first free throw is good. He's perfect from the line this time. 1:39 left here in the opening quarter. Dunn passes to Murphy. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Passes it to Craig. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Pacers leading by 3. Daniels kicks to Mills. He passes it to Daniels. Feeds to Mills. He dishes it to Daniels. He squares up and sinks it. Daniels has got his first points in this one. There's the pass to Dunn. There's 53 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Craig. Here's the 3, and that one's good.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, if things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
And the basket good. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Boy, he can be a matchup nightmare inside the paint.
.27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
That was the 9th straight point from behind the arc, Clark. It feels like they're finding the holes in this defense.
On the wing, Daniels. Stolen. Here's Dunn. He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been
Tune in for
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. Let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Pacers so far, guys.
Now, the key has been the rebounding department. This club dominating the paint area. And if this continues, they'll be in great shape.
Well, they've done two things. They've limited second chances, and they've been able to flex their muscle down low.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Iguodala, and it's Murphy in at the 5, roaming the paint. Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds. Pacers ball as Indiana keeps possession. And a look at the top three-point shooting small forwards this season in the NBA. Every wingman should have that shot in his arsenal, and these guys certainly do. Fifth on the list, Andre Iguodala.
And you've got a dilemma when it comes to any of the guys on this list. Stay uptight on them on the perimeter and risk them blowing by you, or back off and give up the three.
As well as they shoot it from out there, Steve, you know, I take option number 1 and hope for some help if they get by me. Because you give him room near the arc, and they'll make you regret it.
Passes it to Craig. 6 to shoot. Back to Iguodala. Shoots from the elbow, and he knocks down the jumper. Iguodala's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. Here's Powell, defended by Craig. Number 33. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
A chance now to take a look at how the Pacers are doing, Kevin, here early in the season. First in steals, 9th in free throw percentage. As far as shooting the 3 goes, not too well. The bottom third of the league. Certainly not a strong suit for this team.
Yeah, Clark, this is a team that scares opponents because of that steals number that you talked about. They're so good at anticipating plays. They seem to have a good scheme defensively night in and night out. They know their roles. They make their rotations. They read the passing lanes, and they frequently get out there, make steals, and then get out in their transition game.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Toronto trailing. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip.
I'll be looking forward to seeing how that Detroit game plays out for sure.
They've been strong on the boards. There's no disputing that.
That's what the box score says. Still anybody's game, though.
Now Daniels, after the missed 3 from Dunn. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Mills has got his second bucket of the night.
He had his choice of finishing moves there, and you just got to love the fact he went old school with the finger roll.
Iguodala outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Look now at the Raptors' upcoming schedule. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That'll be the 3rd game of this 3-game road trip.
Big game for the Hawks today, guys. You know their fans are hoping they can pull that one out.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 3. Here's Williamson. And Tiny gets the jumper to fall.
Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
Daniels gets a screen from McDermott. Here's Powell. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hunter's checked in. The free throw drops for Pop.
Still haven't seen them miss a shot from the line in this quarter, so they're doing a nice job of protecting the lead.
Well, they're cashing in from the line. I mean, they're making them pay for fouling them right now.
Now, normally that's a shot people make, but that's not really his bread and butter there.
From downtown, Indiana again missing. Stolen by Grant. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Grant's got 10. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
Yeah, from the look on his face, he's in a lot of pain.
Yeah, it sure looks that way. He's going to come out of the game right now and get that thing checked out.
Randall. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
It's obvious he's hurting. I mean, he's going to tough it out, though, and continue to contribute. You got to give him credit for that.
The Raptors have shot less than 50% at the free throw line today, hitting just 3 of 7.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
That free throw good from Randall. Pacers leading by 3. Anderson outside. Here's Ball. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the screen. The pass to Hunter. Clock at 6.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Anderson with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. It's Anderson with the drive. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Iguodala. Raptors trail by 3. Beyond the arc. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. The Raptors have hit 4 of 8 from the free throw line so far. Folks, that's 50%. Not great work there. And he's good on the first of 3. Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. The third.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
Powell kicks to Williams. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Ball's knocked loose. Powell dishes to Williams. Nice D from Williamson.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Randall passes to Hunter. He passes to Randall. It's tipped. And just got to check out the schedule for Indiana. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Bobcats. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. The Raptors making a switch here. The Pacers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. Pass the ball. Lets the 3 fly. Shot's good. He's got 9.
Maybe that'll get him going here in the second quarter. He already knocked down 2 in the first.
Passes to Hunter. Wide open look. And that one's good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Powell. And the Pacers another 3.
You know, defensively, you cannot forget about him. He gave him a wide-open look there.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The rebound by Grant.
Really good offensive execution. Nice pick. Just couldn't get the shot to go.
Boy, you love to see that as a basketball purist. Guy setting a good screen and then getting the shot opportunity.
Here's Powell. 17 points in his last outing. Anderson outside. He kicks it to Powell. And the Pacers another 3.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been excellent from behind the arc.
Iguodala with it. Right now averaging 5 points a game. From outside the arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those 2 in the first quarter.
Now the pass to Ball. On the left block. There's the triple. And the Pacers another three.
It's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And the Raptors with the ball. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Hunter. Back to Iguodala. He passes to Hunter. Iguodala outside. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Pacers have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Ball to pass to Powell. Kicks to Anderson. Dishes to Powell. Iguodala with the steal. Number 23. He's covered by Anderson. Passes it to Randall. Hunter, the pass to Randall. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
How about that play? Great body control. Still manages to finish the play despite the contact.
You know, when that whistle blows, you're not done. Get greedy and find a way to knock it down. Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
And the shot is good. Anderson's got 5.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
The pass to Hunter. It's rebounded by Indiana. Grant's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Well, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Back to Anderson. Shoots the 3. Here's Williams. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
The Pacers have shot the ball well from the free throw line. 8 of 9. And that one falls for Williams. No good on the second free throw. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Randall. Steps back and drains the jump shot. 10 points for him.
Boy, after struggling in the first quarter, he's come alive here in the second.
White the pass to Ball. Pass to Anderson. The feed to Williams. No good. So the Raptors will take it the other way.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half. Really, they've backed off of working it inside. I mean, they haven't gotten it inside as much as they did earlier in the game, and I think they've got to get back to that.
Raptors have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Raptors. Pacers leading by 6. Anderson with the ball, and it's Iguodala picking him up. Iguodala with the steal. Here's Williamson. Some solid defense from Grant.
And you got to like the defense inside, really protecting the rim.
Challenging shots and making his presence felt around the rim, that's exactly what he can give you.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Number 23, defended by Ball. Number 23, there's the block. Now here's Anderson. 5 points in the game. The tray. No good from Ball.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Iguodala with the bucket. Iguodala's got his second basket of the night. Pacers have gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Ball, the pass to Williams. And here's Anderson for three.
Not sure why he's insisting on shooting from out there. It's just not working for him right now.
Number 23, White covering. Iguodala off the pick from Williamson. Just 5 on the clock. Stolen by Grant. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. On the wing, Williams. Outside, White. Shot to stop the drought. And it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
And for him, so far this season, he's shooting 83% from the free throw line. Those are outstanding numbers.
The dish to Harris. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Here's Daniels. He's covered by Iguodala. Grant kicks to Daniels. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williams. Good. Williams has got 6.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
They set the pick. Pass to Randall. Harris outside. Tries a three. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. Pacers leading by 8. Outside, White. He feeds it to Powell. Launches it. Rebound by the Raptors.
Not sure if they're aware of the 2-for-1 opportunity they have.
Well, they need to be.
Let's go. And the basket by Harris. Harris has got 8 points.
Well, they're not shooting as many from outside here in the second quarter.
Well, they were shooting well early on. I like their spacing and their offensive flow. I think they need to get back to that.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Iguodala. Powell down low. It is Williams. That is good. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Number 23. Here's Randall. That'll do it for the first half. It's the Pacers leading by 8. And we'll see you back here after the break for...
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
Hey, everyone. Out in
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And now the third quarter about to get going. Pacers leading by 8. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Pacers. Williams is out there with Grant. Then it's White. Then there's Anderson. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Number 23. White covering. Passes it to Randall. Shoots. It's rebounded by Ball. Pacers shooting so far very efficient. All around. About 55%. Feeds it to Grant. A 3-ball. No luck. And Toronto will come the other way. Iguodala, the pass to Randall. That falls. Nice feed that time from Andre Iguodala. He's got 12.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
He dishes it to Anderson. Indiana again missing.
Changing sides didn't seem to help them at all, huh, guys? They've missed their first 3 shots in the third quarter.
Kicks it out to Iguodala. Here's Randall. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 6. Outside, White. Screen by Grant. It's Anderson with the drive. He kicks to Grant. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
The Pacers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12. And that one falls for Williams. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Raptors trail by 7. Randall, he's covered by Grant. Iguodala outside. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And that kind of power move has become a trademark for him.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw drops for Iguodala. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Screen by Grant. Dishes it to Anderson. Takes the 3. Gets it to go. Anderson's got 8.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
The pass to Hunter. Raptors moving the ball around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. I think that's what's put them in front here.
But they'll get another chance.
Rugged play under the boards. It's not a place for the weak of heart. You've got to go in there physically and aggressively.
Iguodala with the steal. Iguodala right side. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. 10 points for him.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
And, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Ball, the pass to Williams, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage anyway. It was only with one hand, but he threw it down pretty hard.
Free throw no good for Williams. Raptors trail by 7. Randall, he's covered by Grant. They set the pick. Pass to Hunter. Shot off the screen. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
He climbed all over him like he was on a ladder. I mean, that's an easy over-the-back call there.
And the Raptors making a change here. Murphy's checked in. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now. Here in the third. Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
That's basketball 101, guys. I mean, elementary. Use the screen to free yourself and then take it straight to the rim.
Yeah, very nice set play for him.
Well, that's using your head and using your body.
Passes to Randall.
Solid job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in rebounding.
Well, you have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
It's Anderson with the drive. Grant outside. 6 to shoot. the kick out to Anderson. Deep. And the rebound goes to Murphy. Raptors trail by 9. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Pacers shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Second half hasn't exactly gone according to plan for him. He only had 1 turnover in the first half, but that number is growing much bigger now in the second.
The Raptors making a switch here. Number 23, defended by Ball. Here's Randall. The Pacers making a switch here. And Murphy kicks to Harris. Randall, he's guarded by Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Randall.
You know, even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pacers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
And that's helped with their passing game, too, because they're getting a lot of assists by sharing the ball and moving it.
First one falls for him. Dunn, he's checked in for Toronto. All free throws good from Randall.
That was the confidence booster he needed. He's been scuffling from that free throw line.
Here's Daniels. No good from outside. Raptors trail by 7. Picked by Murphy. Here's Harris. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Harris has got 10 points in the game.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Kicks to White. Lets it go from deep. Toronto grabs the miss. Murphy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. He passes to Hunter. This one for 3. That's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that 3.
Ball, the pass to Daniels. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Boy, and you hate to see that, fouling the three-point shooter.
You know, there are a lot more free throws made than threes every season. I mean, make him earn it from deep. Don't foul him.
And he hits the first of 3. And the Raptors making a change here. He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3. Raptors trail by 5. Here's Hernandez. Off the left rim and out. The Pacers shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Stevens, the pass to Daniels. Bangs home the trifecta. Daniels has got 8. The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. There's the pick. Dunn passes to Murphy. Hernandez. 6 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Well, you know, when they need a big 3, he's the guy they look to. He's about as reliable a deep threat as you're going to find.
And I know he's a fan favorite because he can catch fire immediately. at any point in the ball game and just start pouring it in from all over the place.
Indiana moving the ball around. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Powell dishes to Daniels. Outside Williams. And there's the feed to Powell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Murphy's got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low. Got a piece of it. Here's Powell. He's guarded by Murphy. Puts up a three. Another shot. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And that's 13 points for Williams. Harris outside. Now the pass to Craig. Back to Harris. Here's Hernandez. And again, no good by Toronto. Pacers leading by 7. Powell kicks to Daniels. The dish to Powell. He feeds it to Daniels. Stevens, the pass to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Powell inside. Defended by Dunn. The shot by Powell, no good. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Murphy. From the arc. That's good. Murphy's got 6 points.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Fires from deep. Powell, that's good. He's got 12.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
Toronto calls timeout.
They're sending guys to the line way more than they should here. They need to play good position defense and avoid the reach-in sloppy foul.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Pass to Craig. Harris outside. Craig, he's covered by Daniels. 5 on the clock, number 23. And the jumper is good. 17 points in the game. Pacers leading by 5. Daniels gets a screen from Anderson. Daniels with it now, guarded by Craig. Mills can't hit.
Kind of rare to see him come up empty on a wide open look.
Feeds to Harris. And here's White. He's got 7. The three. That is good. White's got 10. Raptors trail by 8. There's a screen. Passes it to Craig. And it's rejected. Here is Anderson. 8 points for him. He dishes it to White. There's the three. Gets it to go. And now it's an 11-point Pacer lead.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. Oh, shoddy defense there. Far too slow to react on the closeouts.
He kicks to Mills. Dishes it to Grant. The feed now to White. The kick out to Anderson. Clock is at 3. And the Pacers another 3.
That's his second three-pointer of the half and his 3rd overall.
Toronto calls timeout.
Yeah, he's seen enough of this interior scoring that his defense is giving up. So the message during this timeout is time to lock things up inside.
You know, sometimes a group can just get spaced out on defense. They're not connected and playing 5 as 1. And usually a timeout can help you refocus and recalibrate that defense.
Raptors trail by 14. Iguodala, the pass to Randall. Makes it off the glass. He's got 16.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Mills gets the screen from Grant. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 14.
Ran his man straight into that screen to open the lane up for the hoop.
And there's the pass to Randall. And the Raptors hit again from deep. 52 seconds left to play in the third.
Come on, baby. Get one more.
Anderson against Iguodala. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Randall. Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. To the paint. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Well, you know, he has shot the ball well, but it has not been contagious. And his teammates, they haven't had the same groove, and that's why we're looking at this result so far.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Mills gets the screen from Williams. Anderson, defended by Randall. Williams dishes to Anderson. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Williams has got his 3rd assist on the night. Randall, covered by Mills. Here's Hunter. The offensive rebound. Here's Williamson. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Well, he earned that one. Took the hit and still found a way to knock it down.
Yeah, fantastic body control. And the will to get it done. You like that focus.
The free throw off from Williamson. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively.
Tune in Monday.
Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play should begin momentarily. Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Iguodala, and it's Hunter in it, the shooting guard. Kicks it out to Iguodala. The three-pointers off the mark. Pacers leading by 8. Ball, the pass to Anderson. Kicks it to Grant. Pass the ball. He feeds it to Williams. Great D that time from Randall. The Raptors shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Pass to Hunter. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. There's the screen. There's the lob to the hoop.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed. All of the above.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ball, the pass to Grant. Gives him the lead.
Power punch right there. Tell you what, he's going to put that one in the scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that count.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in, aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Iguodala, the second chance points on the tip-in. Iguodala's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Get one more.
Outside, White. Now, here's Grant. Guarded closer. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the hit.
That's how you do it, the bump and the bucket.
The free throw drops for Grant. Raptors trail by 7. The pass to Randall. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And the defense got away with a major lapse there.
Grant the pass to Ball. There's the dish to Anderson. They get a hand on it. Fast break Toronto. Here's Hunter. And he slams it one-handed.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And the Pacers call time here. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. He said, we are this close to finishing them off, but the job is not done yet, and I don't want to see any let-up out there. We'll see how well his point got across, guys.
And the Raptors making a change here. Harris is checked in. Grant. And that one swishes right in. And the Pacers lead by 6.
Yeah, guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Ball, the pass to Williams. For 3. The shot is off. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Harris. Number 23. He's covered by Anderson. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Pass the ball. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Passes it to Ball.
That's a bad foul. The shot clock was winding down, and he bails out the offense with a cheap, lazy foul.
Grant gets to Anderson. He passes to Williams. Defended by Randall. Clock at 6. A shot by Williams, no good. Raptors trail by 3. Harris with it. Now defended by White. They get it again.
Boy, look at the rebound totals. He is absolutely dominating out there.
Boy, that's been something to watch. My goodness.
Shoots. Indiana again missing. The Raptors have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Feeds it to Harris. Pulls it up. And that one hits back iron.
Well, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
He dishes it to Grant. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Grant's got 20 points.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
He kicks it to Harris. Harris missing again.
Tell you what, as well as he shot in the last quarter, Kevin, it's a total flip here in this one. He just can't get anything to go in the basket.
Ball, the pass to White.
Coming in.
Back to Grant. Dishes to Williams.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. And that one falls for Williams. He's off on the second. Raptors trail by 6. Randall, he's covered by Grant. Puts up a 3. Pacers with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points. The feed to Williams. He's covered by Iguodala. Williams with another miss.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Kicks it to Iguodala. Takes a three. It's rebounded by Ball. Pacers leading by 6. They set the screen. White. He feeds it to Grant for the three. Count that one. Grant's got 10 points now just in this quarter. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay.
The Pacers making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. Number 23, defended by Ball. Here's Williamson. That misses off the backboard.
Tough D on the inside.
Put up a roadblock, a construction barrel right there. That's what he brings defensively.
Iguodala with the ball. And he recovers it.
We've seen some good numbers for White. He's got 13 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
Easy, boys! Come on!
And he knocks down the first one. The Raptors making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Toronto with the ball. They trail by 11. Shot to stop the run. Shot is off. So Indiana will take it the other way. White with it. Now guarded by Hunter. Anderson dishes to Williams. Leads him in there. Boom! He jams it straight down. Some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when he finishes with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
There's the pass to Williamson. Number 23. And again, no good by Toronto.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number 1, this game is out of hand.
Exactly. When the score is right where you'd expect it to be when the battle on the boards is that lopsided.
Ball, the pass to Williams. He uses both hands to jam it in.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
Well, now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Rejected by Grant.
And it seems like nothing is falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Gets the bucket. And the Pacers lead by 17.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
They're losing their composure a little bit here on the bad end of a run.
Yeah, they are, and they need to come up with a rally-wrecking play here to stop this run.
The shot's good from Ball.
Well, the pick worked really well there. Nice job taking it right to the 10 for the layup.
Raptors trail by 19. The dish to Iguodala. To stop the drought. That's good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Anderson. He could come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Hunter. Wide open. And he hits the jumper for 2.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
It's just beautiful basketball to watch, Clark.
Pacers leading by 14. Screen by Grant. Ball, the pass to Grant. The kick out to Anderson. Back to Grant. Some nice passing here by Indiana. 5 to shoot. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Boy, they needed that last rebound. They haven't done well on the boards overall, but that one was huge.
Still fighting for the win here.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Screen by Grant. Jacks up a 3. Good on the shot. Grant's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 17. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth. Stripped away.
He won a decent amount of time before his first turnover there. It's really been a good, safe stretch of basketball from him to this point.
This one for 3. That's good. 20 points for him.
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Pick by Williams. Here's Ball. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And the Pacers lead by 16.
Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Yeah, they're getting outclassed in the paint at both ends, really.
Iguodala against Anderson. Passes it to Williamson. 6 to shoot. Here's Randall. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And despite the fact they've been beaten on the boards, this one is still close.
Kevin, they're still in it.
Free throw, good from Randall.
The story in the first half was their low free throw percentage. They've corrected that here in the second half, and hopefully they can build on it as this game continues to progress.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. Both free throws good from Randall.
This is what they need to do in the second half to come out with the win. It's not the only thing, but when you convert free throws at the other end, you put a lot of pressure on the opponent to play solid defense against.
Daniels kicks to Powell. Off the pick. And there's the rejection. Now here is Murphy. Defended by McDermott. Here's Randall. That 3 off the mark. Indiana's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Hit his foot. And the refs whistling a kick ball. The Raptors making a switch here. Here's Powell. He passes it to McDermott. Feeds it to Powell. He dishes it to Daniels. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The 3. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Osman. And again, Toronto no luck. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
That about does it for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our great crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long and thanks for watching. Now, here is our Jordan Player of the Game.
do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better.
Welcome, everyone. I'm David Bruce, and this is the NBA on 2K Sports. Saturday night in the...
And guys, just a great shot here of William Penn, the founder of Pennsylvania, standing atop Philadelphia's City Hall. It's Eastern Conference time for the traveling Atlanta Hawks today. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports fans. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, alongside Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. And guys, what are we going to be looking for in this one from McCollum?
Well, he's really good defensively at anticipating plays and then forcing players in areas where they don't want to go and where they become more vulnerable for turnover.
And also, he catches a lot of defenders off balance, Steve, with his ability to pull up and drain shots off the bounce. It's a very effective skill to have.
Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game. They've hit a rough spot here early, but still have plenty of time in their season to find their way out.
Well, right now for the Sixers, they've struggled more than I would have anticipated to start this season, guys. I mean, a top-tier team on paper, but the win-loss column tells us a different story. You don't win games on paper, guys.
And for a team with a chance to do something special, I'm just not sensing the urgency thus far. I mean, they can play better, and they need to play better.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. He told me that they're ready for an exciting game going up against a team that's certainly capable of filling it up in a hurry. But he said we can't get so carried away trying to score with them that we get away from playing tough, gritty defense. If you slack off even a little bit, they can really go off. Guys, we'll see if they can strike the right balance and even the series. Back to you.
All right, Doris, Stephen Clark, what's your take on Coach's strategy here?
Well, I think he's got the primary focus right where it should be, on aggressive defense, getting stops, and trying to seize control of this game at that end of the floor.
Well, another way to say it, guys, is fighting fire with fire. High-powered offense against high-powered, intense defense.
Now McCollum, after the missed three from Edwards. That drops.
Well, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Victory eluded them last time in Atlanta when they faced the Hawks.
Yeah, it was a big loss, pretty much pure domination. And I thought the key was the rebounding total. I mean, it was ugly. They were completely dominated on the glass. That's going to have to improve tonight.
Here is Cunningham, averaging 14 points a game.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, I think you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Yeah, they've just been an ordinary team in terms of free throw shooting this year, guys. About 75%.
Guys, strictly in terms of their percentage, their free throw shooting has deteriorated a considerable amount since last season.
And so Cunningham nails both of them. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Now McCollum. He's got 5. Conley for 3. Another miss by Conley. Steve said it. They were atrocious on the glass when they last met. What do they need to do, Clark, to change that in this game?
Well, a couple of things. One, they need more bodies in the paint. I mean, you got to have more bodies in the paint. Then you've got to be ready to box out. They left 1 or 2 guys on an island down there, and you can't do that. That's not going to work.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Well, he won that battle, and in general, they're winning most of the battles tonight.
Well, those are some very easy points if you can get them.
Well, and like Clark said, they have been getting them, not necessarily all on putback dunks, but a lot of second chance opportunities.
Here is Edwards following the bucket by the Hawks. Smith for 3, and it's good. Smith's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, I'm not necessarily a big fan of him shooting that shot, but they did give him the space.
Here's Conley, averaging 16 points a game. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Well, every team goes into the draft looking for finishers like these. Here are the most efficient scorers among this year's rookie class. The 76ers trail by 6. Smith with a screen on Gordon. Here's Edwards. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
You got these, no problem.
That's good from Edwards. Both free throws good from Edwards. So the 76ers, their last game, a loss to the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, I thought their defense in that game was about as shaky as it could be. At home, you know, that kind of defense isn't going to cut it. Never mind if you're on the road.
They really look tired to me, and I don't know if they had travel issues or if they were out too late, but something was amiss because they had no energy.
How about that for a response?
They will say they can give the 3 as well as they can take the 3.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. And that's now 11 points for C.J. McCollum.
Boy, he's really been rolling now from three-point range. What an opening quarter for him.
Come on, back it up, man.
Here's Portis. Atlanta with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And I thought, guys, they were the beneficiary of what was some lackluster defense being played against them.
I agree with you. I mean, it was really shocking how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Edwards with it. They had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Put in a lot of good work on the boards. That helped them, too.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy pass. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Here's Conley after the made shot from Edwards. And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the rejection. Kicks it to Gordon. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Here's Cunningham. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Michael Conley picks one up. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Hawks.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, their passing has been terrific, too, Clark. We're seeing a lot of assists, really moving, a lot of flow offensively. I like what I see.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Cunningham nails both of them. The Hawks leading by 6. McCollum off a pick from Gordon. They set the screen. Left side, Gordon. The 76ers making a switch here. Philadelphia on D. Conley kicks to McCollum. Back to Conley. There's the 3. Another shot. The shot's good from Gobert.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
Pass to Smith. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's McCollum. In the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Conley dishes to McCollum. The feed to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Drills it from outside.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
And the 76ers call time here. You have to like what we're seeing from McCollum.
He's been absolutely on fire from outside. They've got to get into his jersey, get up into him, force him to pass or drive. Well, early on in the season still, but Kevin, it's time to take a look at where the 76ers sit right now in the league stats. First in blocks, first in fewest turnovers per game, and they're number 2 in assists. This is a team that loves to share the basketball.
And to me, what jumps out is the blocks, because they're an intimidating team. They really control the paint. They like to physically dominate their opponent. And when they do that and they get a lot of block shots, obviously it gives their defense a ton of confidence.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the missed 3 from Smith. Conley kicks to Gordon. McCollum. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Smith outside. And it's Smith again missing.
You just assume he's going to knock those down when he's as open as he was there.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Number 3 buries it from three-point range.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Now here's Gordon. A 14-point game for him in the win against Philadelphia.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him, when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And you've also got to love what a forceful low-post defender he is. If he blocks one of your shots, you remember it. He sends them into the stands to make a point.
Here is Cunningham after the made shot from Gobert.
And, you know, the rebounding edge here has been key because they're getting a lot of extra possessions offensively as a result.
Guys, you're absolutely right. It's made all the difference. No slowing him down, just some incredible numbers from McCollum. He already has 16 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
Well, 12 points from long range, so the defense has to figure out a way to defend him a little differently, try to get into his airspace.
Both free throws good from McCollum. The 76ers trail by 16. They set the pick. There's the block. Pass to Gabriel. Lets it go with the three. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. All alone. Rebounded by McCollum.
Now you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Here's Vincent. 14 points from him the last game against Philadelphia. Here's Griffin from the arc. Tries to save it, but they recover it. Vincent, the pass to McCollum. Here's Vincent. Takes a three, and that one's good.
You know, they've been doing an excellent job, Kevin, on the offensive boards here, keeping the ball alive and then converting those second chances when they get them.
Milton, defended by Vincent. Pass to Peyton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bridges. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bridges has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Here's Vincent, averaging 9 points per contest. Here's McCollum. The finger roll finish at the bucket. McCollum's got 20.
You know, he's showing some kind of a killer instinct this quarter, trying to stretch this lead out.
Here's Bridges. 14 points from him the last game against Atlanta. And the shot is good.
Defensively, they're really scattered right now, giving up so many open looks from the three-point line.
Yeah, they are splashing them. Their last 3 buckets have all come from behind the arc.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 20. Passes it to Vincent. He kicks to McCollum. Excellent D there from Bridges.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
Here's Milton. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's 12 straight points coming off three-pointers. I mean, somebody do something defensively.
Well, I agree with you. I mean, who's going to step up? They're rolling out there now, so you got to get in their chest, make them uncomfortable, and try to deny those looks.
And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Yeah, you can't make a lazy pass against this club. I mean, they'll turn it into a steal nearly every single time.
White, he's checked in for McCollum. The Hawks leading by 12. Pass to Gabriel. Leads him in there. Griffin. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Griffin's got his first points of the night. 76ers have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Good.
Seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
The dish now to Wright. The pass to Vincent. Dia. He passes to Vincent. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Atlanta.
This defense has been way too soft early on. They've got to start playing with some energy.
You know, Steve, do something, anything to throw their shooters out of rhythm is what's got to happen here. So far on the glass, it hasn't even been close.
Yeah, they're taking it to him. I mean, just getting physical. It feels like they've got every rebound. But
fast break, here they come. Pass to Bridges. Puts it up. And he connects with the jumper. Bridges has got 5 points so far. From deep three-point range, no good on the buzzer beater. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided.
Tune in.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. And, guys, we've seen the Hawks really take control here.
A lot of hard work being put in on the glass. This is a very physical team. They're doing a nice job in the paint.
Yeah, and I think they're doing a good job gang rebounding too, Steve. Everybody's boxing out down there.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the 76ers. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Take a look at the Hawks, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, there's the 76ers, 2 games back.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've struggled more than I would have anticipated to start this season, guys. I mean, a top-tier team on paper, but the win-loss column tells us a different story. You don't win games on paper, guys.
And for a team with a chance to do something special, I'm just not sensing the urgency thus far. I mean, they can play better, and they need to play better.
And the 76ers making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 13. High post shot. Connects. The jumper drops. He's got 6.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
And Matt kicks to Green. Pass to Gabriel. Takes the 3. The shot no good. Philadelphia's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Edwards, guarded by Wright. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Mack, good.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 13. Passes to Reeves. Rebound by the Hawks. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Right side, Green. They get it back. Griffin dishes to Green. Here's Reeves. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, you got to admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season, shooting better than 90% from the stripe.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
The Hawks leading by 10. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Mack, the pass to Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got himself on the board with 3 there.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, you got to get some bodies out there defensively, though. I mean, things are way too easy out beyond the three-point arc.
The pass to Bridges. Down low, number 30, and he makes good on the layup. He's got 5.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Matt. Feeds it to Wright. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They've poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And the 76ers call time here.
You know, all coaches hate defensively when you give up easy points in the paint. That's inexcusable. So that's the reason for this timeout here.
I think it came down to the fact they were getting beat inside, and that's why the coach called timeout. They were not winning the battle inside.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Edwards passes to Reeves. And here's Edwards. And White pulls it down.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And I'll tell you what, they've turned a lot of those rebounds into points at the other end.
The 76ers trail by 14. Edwards with it. Now Wright defending. Pass to Bridges. Now Edwards. Beyond the arc. Pocket 6. And that is good. 9 points in the game so far.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Here's Matt. And he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick. And the Hawks lead by 13.
And that's why teams emphasize the use of screens and picks just to get you some open looks like that one.
Bridges. Well, good with the triple. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. The Hawks making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. Here's Mack. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. Mack's got 7 points for the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now he's definitely found his stride and rhythm.
They set the pick. Passes it to Edwards. Here's Milton. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 15. Here's Mack. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Philadelphia. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Right now, let's have a moment to check out the NBA's best three-point shooters. Blake Griffin is second.
What a percentage that is from the three-point line. That's amazing, especially from long range. That deep touch, incredible.
And he's good on the second. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. And the pass to Edwards. Reeves, guarded by Wright. The 76ers with another miss. Hawks have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Wasted no time on that one. Mack's got 9 points in the quarter.
I really like the fact that he's getting the touches he needs here after not scoring a single point in that first quarter.
Now Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Ball's knocked loose. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
It's still early on in the new basketball season for Atlanta. Here's where they sit in the NBA stats. 3rd in rebounding, 4th in assists. And they also show up as a top 5 team in steals. Young, aggressive, and athletic, getting into the passing lane.
And the rebounds really jump out at me, Clark, when you talk about all those numbers. I mean, this is a ferocious rebounding team. They're very physical, and they always take the fight to their opponent. They seem to own the paint, and when they do that well, they're awfully tough to beat.
Fellas, he just is struggling to get anything going. Right now, his shooting percentage in the quarter, 20%.
This is to Green for the 3. It's rebounded by Reeves. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. And the Hawks making a change here. The 76ers trail by 16. There's a good screen. Milton defended by Mack. Edwards can't hit. The Hawks have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. And Wright kicks to Mack. Good on the three-point shot. Mack's got 12 points in the game.
Tell you what, since the end of the first quarter, he has really come alive.
Milton defended by Mack. To the paint. Here's good. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot two.
Yeah, and one of the things he gives them at the offensive end, Kevin, is somebody who sets the toughest screens in the league. He is really hard to get around as a defender.
And let's not leave out another branding mark of his status as much in the clutch. When a big shot's needed to win a ball game, everybody in the building knows he's going to take it. Doesn't make any difference, though. He still finds a way to knock it down.
The 76ers making a switch here. And so he makes both from the line.
Hitting your free throws is a good way to get back into it. It stops the clock and extends the game. I mean, you want to take advantage of that situation. And they're shooting much better from the line here in the second quarter. So far, they haven't missed one.
Now Edwards. After the missed three from Matt, Smith for three. Atlanta with the rebound. Gordon's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. They grabbed their own miss. Gobert. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
They've been getting way too many high percentage looks close to the basket, and tell you what, when they're getting them, they're converting.
You know, the play in the paint, an aspect of this game that has gone entirely their way.
Michael Conley, he's checked in for Atlanta. The free throw off from Gobert.
Right now, they're hovering around 55% from the line. That is not going to get it done. That is not good enough. They're leading right now, but that lead could evaporate if they don't up that percentage.
Conley against Edwards, and it's blocked by Edwards. Here is Cunningham. His last outing, he had 8 points. Pass to Edwards. Let's go. That's good on the jump shot. 11 points in the game. The Hawks leading by 17. Right, the pass to Gobert. And it's in off the backboard.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Snatched up. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
The 76ers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. And the free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone for the three-pointer 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. He feeds it to Conley. Pass to Avdia. Back to Conley. Hawks passing it around. Gets it to go. And the Hawks lead by 19.
Shaky defense down low again. It's been a mismatch in the paint.
I'm sure they didn't go into this one expecting to get battered like they have inside.
Now here is Smith. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Atlanta. Edwards. 5 to shoot. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. And here's what's up coming now for the Hawks. Next up for them, the Bucks in Milwaukee. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Max checked in for Atlanta. Conley kicks to Mack. It's blocked. Smith outside. A 3-ball. The shot is off.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
And that one's good. Max got 15.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Cunningham kicks to Smith. Now the feed to Cunningham. Here's Embiid. It's tipped. Here's Portis. Nice shot from the wing. The Hawks leading by 20. Avdia defended by Cunningham. Matt Another three for Atlanta.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Here's Portis. And too long on the shot.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Mack dishes to Gordon. And the powerful one-handed slam.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slamming.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
Well, that's part of what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
Mack, no luck.
He got the shot he wanted off that pick, just couldn't get it to fall.
But, Steve, they'll take that play all day long, 10 times out of 10. That was good action.
Here's Cunningham. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Cunningham's got 6 points. The Hawks leading by 23. Here's Mack. Kicks to Conley. There's the dish to Mack. Back to Conley. Three-pointer. The offensive rebound. Harrell. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 5 points in the game.
Then you can feel the pattern of this game, guys. They're working it inside, dominating in the paint, getting good shots at will.
Well, 4 of their last 5 baskets, guys, have been of exactly that variety.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. Here's Avdia. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Here's Cunningham. Count that one. Cunningham's got 8. Smooth sailing for Atlanta. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Gordon, the pass to Avdia. From outside, off the mark. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
But the defense just looked a little lazy on the glass there.
Yeah, nobody boxing out. That's inexcusable.
The Hawks have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. And that one misses. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And welcome, everyone, over at
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back to more NBA action. Players looking hydrated and plenty of Gatorade to help them get their job done tonight. Really an incredible game so far from McCollum.
Boy, he put on a show from the three-point line in the first half, didn't he? We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on him.
Yeah, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding it to him behind the arc until he does cool off.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Gobert, Conley out there with McCollum, and it's Gordon in at the 3. The Hawks have shot 50% from the line on 10 attempts. That's a few too many misses. First free throw is good. And Conley drops them both. And the 76ers shooting 43% for the game. Back to Smith. 76ers moving the ball around. Hits the jumper in space. Smith's got 8. The Hawks leading by 22. McCollum with the ball. Out to Conley. The 3. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
Well, you don't see him miss that shot very often. When he's open like that, it's usually lights out.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
He kicks it to McCollum. Back to Conley. He passes it to McCollum. There's the screen. Hero, 4 on the clock. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Good. 6 points for him.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot up. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And he gives them a terrific option in the low post every time down the court. Even with multiple defenders around him, he knows how to create a shot for himself.
The Hawks have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
And you look at the numbers for this season, guys, from the free throw line, they're shooting 77%.
The 76ers trail by 20. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And the 76ers get it back. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. The 76ers have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
You got these, no problem.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks leading by 18. And here's McCollum. He's got 20. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Gobert. Count the bucket. Gobert's got 14.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here's Edwards. Drains the three-pointer.
Coming out strong here in the third quarter. That's 4 for 5 shooting for this team.
Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Gordon with the screen for McCollum. The 3. And Michael Conley good for 3. He's got 8.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to fight over the top of that.
And the 76ers call time here.
Well, you got to put a body on your man when the shot goes up. That's just fundamental basketball. They're giving up way too many offensive rebounds.
With this break in the action, we can see the top passing teams in the league, courtesy of the 2K leaderboard. The 76ers in second. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
Boy, it is so sweet to watch teams like these play the way they do. Moving themselves, excellent flow and rhythm to their offense, in large part because they love to find open teammates and get quality shots. 2 of the best in the league at assist.
Here is Cunningham. 8 points for him. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. Cunningham's got 10.
You know, something we're seeing less and less of these days, that little finger roll.
Outside Conley. Pass to McCollum. Unloads. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Cunningham's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. Conley into the lane. The shot. Another miss by Conley.
Well, it's just been one of those kind of games for him.
Cunningham kicks to Edwards. Oh, trying for it. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks leading by 18. Conley gets the bucket. Conley's got 10 points in the game. And we may have an injury here that does not look good.
And you see a player have to come out of the game like this. I mean, you just hope for the best.
That's exactly right. You do hope for the best. You cross your fingers, say a prayer, and hope it's nothing major. We'll see what the update is here shortly.
Peyton, he's checked in for the 76ers. And there's the pass to Edwards. Cunningham. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Smith. The 76ers with another miss. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. McCollum dishes to Conley. With some arc, rejected by Smith. The 76ers trail by 20. Here's Cunningham. The 76ers with another miss.
Well contested shot, and they did an excellent job of not fouling the shooter.
Defense is about effort and commitment and discipline. He's a good defender because of those things.
And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Yeah, Clark, that did not look good. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it's nothing too serious.
Boy, you can't help but feel for him. I mean, one moment you're doing what you do best, and the next, the situation's really out of your hands. I really hope he's okay. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Smith, defended by Vincent. To the inside. And the dunk by Payton. He has a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
Yeah,
wow.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year, and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I'm with you, Clark. That's a crowd pleaser if I've ever seen one.
You don't need much range to hit from that distance, Kevin.
Here's Avdia. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Outstanding job there to absorb the contact and guide it in.
That's how you impose your will against the defender. He came to play.
The Hawks making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. That's good from Sean.
And if they continue to shoot well from the free throw line like they are, I mean, their lead is going to be pretty steady here.
That's not an overstatement. They've literally not missed a single foul shot this half.
Smith, an easy 2 points on the layup. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Very clever passing. That was just beautifully done.
Who's watching here?
Vincent, the pass to McCollum. Avdia for three. Gets it to go. Now Edwards. 20 points for him. Here's Embiid, drilled from 11 feet out.
Tough matchup there defensively. He just doesn't have the height or the length to bother that shot.
The Hawks leading by 22. Pass to Vincent. He dishes it to McCollum. Here's Vincent, covered by Payton. Another three for Atlanta.
There's 6 points on consecutive three balls. They're finding holes in this defense.
It should be easy to correct, though, if you start making the right rotations defensively.
Edwards with it, defended by Vincent. Out to Payton. This one for three, and that one's good. Payton's got 7.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
Here's Vincent. 9 points in the game so far. McCollum, no good. Screen by Smith. Payton drives in. Smith. Defended by Gordon. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Well, take a look at the numbers for Smith. 10 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
Now, his outside stroke has looked really good today.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And the Hawks making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for them. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
Yeah, that's keeping them close. It's going to take a full effort here in the second half, but they've got to continue to knock down these free throws.
The 76ers trail by 20. Cunningham kicks to Payton. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Payton's got 9. Here's McCollum. 20 points for him. Passes it to Vincent. Three-pointer. And yes, sir, that one drops. 12 points for him.
Boy, his performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
Here's Cunningham. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
Yeah, the defense has been futile here. 5 of the last 6 field goals in the lane.
McCollum, no good.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
Braun. Again, Philadelphia.
They're looking significantly better now, but still a long way to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least the effort's there now. It had been sorely lacking earlier.
Now here's McCollum, averaging 22 points a game. Atlanta again, missing. Now the 76ers with it. They're on an 11-3 run. It's rebounded by Sean.
Well, it happens. He's wide open, but just couldn't get it to go.
Shot left block, and it's blocked by Cunningham. Payton up top, defended by Vincent. And the basket by Payton. Payton's got 11 points.
His shooting has been so good today. He may have to take it upon himself to try to get his club out of this hole.
Outside Gordon. Now the pass to Vincent. McCollum. A three-pointer, no good.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Payton kicks to Cunningham. Braun feeds it to Cunningham. Drills the three-pointer. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, it took him a long time to get that three-point range. Maybe this will get him going.
And the basket by McCollum.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Philadelphia's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. From downtown, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. John, the pass to Vincent. Dishes it to Griffin. Good on the 7-footer. Griffin's got his second basket of the night.
They're straying away from the three-point game here in the second half. And that's fine as long as they're on the lead and they're getting good shots. They've decided not to take nearly as many three-pointers in this half.
And that one's good. He has 6.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a little bit, like they did in the first half. I mean, stretching the defense makes it easier to score inside, too.
Atlanta calls timeout. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. The Hawks making a switch here. They get a hand on it. Here's Cunningham. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
Plenty of space. And the shot's good from Sean. 10 points for him.
I don't think you can say enough about the quarter he's having. Every one of his attempts has gone down.
Braun hands it from downtown.
This is great stuff, guys. You can tell he's hurting, but he continues to play well.
Outside Conley. Vincent the pass to Conley. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Things have kind of gone south.
How about that basketball, man? Wow. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do this
spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
Now here's Griffin. Pass to Avdia. Launches it. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got his 6th assist on the night. Here is Edwards with 4 seconds on the clock. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Well, he's shooting about 74% from the line this year, guys. A decent percentage.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
The alley-oop. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Hawks lead by 12.
Next month.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. That'll be the 2nd of 5 straight played at home.
Yeah, there's no question for Milwaukee, and that's a game they would really like to have.
And for the Hawks, they've got McCollum. He's out there with Conley, and it's Gobert in at the 5. Here's Edwards. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. 28 points for him.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
Well, both defenses have been on their heels all day, and it's begun to take its toll.
And the Hawks making a change here. The 76ers trail by 9. On for Philadelphia. He feeds it to Cunningham. Always going up with the alley-oop here, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
All of the above.
And for the Hawks, we've got Conley. He's out there with McCollum. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. Just 2 to shoot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Take a look at what Michael Conley's done.
10 points and 6 assists. He's making such good decisions with his passing and also being aggressive and getting to the line by drawing fouls.
Well, that's an excellent combo to have, I'll tell you that.
So he gets them both. 60 seconds off the clock here in the 4th. Pass to Bridges. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Cunningham's shot is off.
Just an enormous advantage for them on the boards.
Guys, the key to the lead, to me, has been they've dominated the glass. It's that simple.
And for the Hawks, Conley out there with McCollum, and it's Gobert in at the center position. Passes it to Bridges. Again, Philadelphia.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Now here is Conley. The feed to McCollum. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Another miss by Conley.
Well, ever since the second half started, he's been ice cold. Very little going his way right now.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Gobert. The pass to Bridges. And bid by Conley. Stolen by Michael Conley. And Wright kicks to McCollum. Shoots it. And right on target. Good. McCollum's got 25 points in the game. The 76ers trail by 9. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
It's his 4th foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
Gordon's checked in for McCollum. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And it's Smith missing.
Well, remember, he made 2 3-pointers in the first half, but has not been able to get anything to fall here in the second.
Right, the pass to Vincent. Now the 76ers on the break. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
I think he's been kind of passive today. And maybe that one will get him going. I think for them to be successful, he needs to be the one to do the bulk of the scoring.
Back to Wright. Kicks it to Gordon. Fires the 3. That's good.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
The 76ers trail by 10. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
McCollum's checked in for Wright. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. McCollum with the ball. He passes to Vincent. Lays it up and banks it in. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Well done finishing that one off.
Here's Edwards. Gets it to go. He has 30.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Vincent. Shot on the wing. That's blocked. Here's Edwards, defended by Vincent. Embiid, defended by Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. From deep, an absolute pound from three-point range.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
Vincent, the pass to McCollum. Here's Gobert, defended by Cunningham. From 11 feet away, no good from Gobert. The 76ers trail by 7. Embiid, defended by Vincent. Tries from 10. That misses off the backboard. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Inside, it's taken away by Smith. 3 on 3. Edwards passes to Cunningham.
Even from here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the official.
And he makes the first. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Hawks. Conley now comes in for Vincent. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Hawks leading by 5. The dish to Conley. And right on target with the swish. Conley's got 11 in the second half.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
Here's Cunningham. The good-looking shot from the wing. Hawks have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. He kicks it to Conley. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And he can't get the first one. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers trail by 5. Smith kicks to Edwards. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Gobert. Gobert's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Conley inside the line. Wide open shot is on the money. And the Hawks lead by 7.
I love it when a player like this shakes off a poor first half and comes back strong like he has, showing a lot of confidence in his game.
With the shot. Rebound by the 76ers. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession.
Really poor decision on that pass.
The Hawks leading by 7. Pass to Gobert. Backs down. 8 feet away. Right through the knee for the layup.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
Edwards passes to Cunningham. Here's Portis, and it's blocked by Gordon. Now here is Conley. Defense right on him. He dishes it to McCollum. Will not go. This is off the front iron.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Hawks have gone only 6 of 14 from the field in the fourth. From 11 feet away, rejected by Edwards. Feeds to Cunningham. Good as the jump shot falls. Cunningham's got 6 here in this quarter. Here's McCollum. Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Gentlemen, I had a chance to find out what Nate McMillan was discussing with his players. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not back off.
Outside Conley. Passes it to Gobert. Back to Conley. Dishes it to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Gordon outside. It's hauled in by the 76ers. And here's Edwards. Smith outside. Launches a 3. Hits the bucket. And now just a 4-point Hawks lead.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
They get it back. Back to Conley. He feeds it to McCollum. Hawks passing it around. Outside Conley. Pass to McCollum. Back to Conley. The feed now to McCollum. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. 28 points for C.J. McCollum.
Well, they do have the lead right now, but they're not hustling as much as they did in the first half. They've kind of put it on cruise control. They've got to rev up the motor a little bit here.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You can tell he's in a lot of pain. They'll take a timeout so that trainer can help him out.
And here are the 76ers now. 7-point differential. Here's Edwards. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
You got this, baby, yeah!
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. The Hawks leading by 6. Conley kicks to Gobert. There's the pass to McCollum. No one near it. And right through it goes. McCollum's got 10 points in just the second half. Pass to Edwards. The 76ers again can't hit it.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
1:51 left in the game. Gordon against Edwards. The drive by Gordon. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You know, they haven't had the best day inside, but they got one when it mattered most.
Embiid, by Conley, can't hit. Atlanta's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Gordon off a pitch from McCollum. Gordon kicks to Gobert. Now the dish to Conley. Baseline J on the way. Cannot hit. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And you know, Clark, you're right. They haven't had a strong day inside.
But, Kevin, sometimes it just comes down to making the right play at the right time.
Come on, you can hit these.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Good on both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you've got a chance to close the gap, you've got to do it.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The Hawks shooting in the fourth quarter has looked shabby, 38%. Griffin against Smith, and it's Gordon penetrating. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
Well, if not 100% safe, certainly 95%.
Free throw good from Gordon.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And the 76ers call time here. They're down by 9. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 3. And he dunks it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they don't let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Come on, back it up, man.
Back to right. Outside, Green. Just 5 on the clock. Kept alive. Kicks it to right. He passes to Griffin. And that one goes long. Here's Bridges. Laces one from 3. So it's the Hawks who come out on top. And Clark, you know, it was quite a nail-biter.
Yeah, it was tight. Their guys were able to come up with big plays down the stretch, and that's the difference.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Steve, and Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, C.J. McCollum.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
That fool!